Sex trafficking on the rise since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. What Homeland Security is saying parents can do to keep their children out of the hands of predators. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Valerie Cavazos. Pat Paris has the night off. Sex trafficking can happen to any child. It's something that kids often get pulled into by trusted friends or a family member. The Homeland Security says COVID is contributing. We're bringing you a series of reports in all of our newscasts today. KGUN 9 News' Chandrea Thomas talks to Homeland Security this time about what they've been seeing on the streets.
I spoke to one agent who says that traffickers are targeting kids during the pandemic, and they want parents to stay more vigilant about who they're talking to online.
We really have seen an impact from the pandemic. We've had some more calls come in.
Homeland Security Special Agent Tammy Britsky says trafficking numbers have gone up during the pandemic, and predators are doing everything they can to draw in their victims. The number one source of contact is social media.
We're seeing men, women, old, young. We've seen juveniles that are actual traffickers that are recruiting within the school systems.
According to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, they've seen a 93% increase in online enticement reports targeting kids between January and June of this year compared to the same time last year.
Is the second largest profitable as far as illegal activities go because you can sell a person over and over.
Traffickers are still targeting malls, movie theaters, and places where families get assistance, like food banks. In some cases, victims are approached with promises of money and work, especially single moms with children, and that can give a trafficker access to an entire family, including babies.
There are people who have lost their jobs that are looking for a way to make income. And some of those people are entering into the sex trade, and they are extremely vulnerable at being recruited by traffickers.
And it's a trend the Department of Homeland Security is trying to fight by educating the public, police, churches, community groups, and hotels. They get regular training to recognize the signs, and as for parents, they might notice a change in clothing, new cell phones, and behavior.
We teach healthcare providers so that when victims are coming into the hospital, they'll notice those indicators.
Britsky says some victims do develop trauma bonds that lead them right back to their captors. Another shocking reality is that sometimes the traffickers are family members.
They've been controlled by their trafficker. They will actually take steps to protect their trafficker.
The bottom line is parents have to pay close attention to who their kids have contact with online at all times.
Know what your kids have logins for. Know what they are active on. Ask them questions. If you don't know what a phrase means or what a certain sequence of emojis means, Google it.
We have details on where to get help on KGUN9.com. Chandrea Thomas, KGUN 9 on your side.